Hi there, everyone. How are you doing? I guess my little light there isn't doing very well. I haven't been feeling very good with my heat thing, so I wasn't able to put up any vlogs because it's getting worse, if that can even be possible, but it is. So I guess a little update on that. I had a telemedicine call with my doctor. That means he calls you, still charges you money. And I told him that it's getting worse. He's like, so how are you doing? I says, oh, enjoying the forthcoming golden years when that it's coming, whenever it comes, in so much pain and burning up like crazy. So he really had nothing more to say after that. But it's the truth, and it's awful. Sleeping is like totally non-existent. The only thing, I fall asleep at the kitchen table sometime, and I figured the reason why is because I'm kind of slouching on the chair, and my legs aren't, like, when you sleep, like I sleep on my side, so when you sleep on your side, your legs touch, and I can't have that. And when I'm on the chair, my legs aren't touching, so I don't have heat on top of heat. And when I lay down, I put like both my hands under my cheeks so they're touching, and when I'm laying here at the table, they're not touching. So I mean, it's good I get some sleep, but one night, well, I sleep, it's not night, it's like 7 o'clock, and Polly was in the kitchen once sitting next to me, and he said I almost fell over, he caught me, and then the one time he couldn't, and I smashed my head. So I don't think it's a good idea, unless I could get a recliner. I think I have to sleep in a recliner. It's the only way I'm going to get sleep. But anyhow, I got back to the endocrinologist, and I said, I'm getting worse. I said, can you rerun the test, or can you run anything else? Is there anything else you can think of? And I explained to him about my son's condition, and, he only has me as a parent, and it's really important to find out what's wrong with me. I think it's like day one. I said it's got to be my hypothalamus. Again, I gave him the analogy that I did at the beginning and told everyone else. It's just like a car. If a car's thermostat is either missing or broken, when a car overheats, it's kaput. Because when you have a thermostat in your car goes to overheat, it gets hotter, and the coolant cools it. Without a thermostat, that's it. I told the story about long ago when my oldest son had a party at Chuck E. Cheese, and I had all his friends in the car, and I just got my thermostat fixed in the car, as opposed to your body's thermostat. Ha ha. Not ha ha. I tell bad jokes. But anyhow, and so we were driving along on the highway, expressway, whatever you call it. We call it expressway here. And I heard some, like, sounds, like sputtering sounds. And, it almost reminds me now is another analogy. So that day when I overheated, I was very, very hot, which would be like my car was overheating. And so the sputtering was like sweating. And of course, for me, August 2nd was the last day I ever sweat and can't sweat again. And so then the car went psh, pretty much under the hood exploded. So somehow I got the car over to the side of the road. Well, I already started to get to the side of the road because I was trying to get to that exit, at least to get off. We weren't know where we were going, but no, we couldn't. So I had to walk all these kids on the expressway. There was a lot of them because I had a van back then, and oh my God, it was awful. They were little, and then we had to walk pretty far to get to Chuck E. Cheese, and I had just had a thermostat replaced, or so I thought. I told the story before, but for new people. And so when they came finally, I guess I called my ex-husband. Well, he was my husband at the time. Now he's dead, but he was my husband then. And he came to meet the auto club, and they said that your problem is you don't have a thermostat. And I'm like, Yeah, I do. I actually even had the receipt right in the glove compartment because I had just paid for it. So they charged me for a new thermostat and never put one in. So my thermostat didn't disappear unless my hypothalamus shrunk. So there must be something wrong. Could be also with the adrenal. So I think I need a MRI or CT, whatever. I could probably look it up because I'm my own doctor now because nobody seems to care. So that's the only thing I can think of. The only other thing, something else comes up, which one of I had a neurologist long ago, and he saw some spots on a MRI I had, and he said I may later on have this awful disease. And when I do look this up, that awful disease keeps coming up. So, unfortunately, he lost his medical license because he was experimenting on people. I'll tell that story sometime. I don't think I told it. I happen to be one of those people. I don't know why someone didn't get a class action suit against him, but he's, well, with my luck, he's probably dead. But anyhow, so, I'm gonna get in earlier with the, I have some specialist that I've been waiting, I don't know, 6-8 months for now. No, 6 months. And I'm gonna get in almost a month earlier. Then, my doctor finally gave me a name of 2 neurologists. Can't get in till December. So when I can get in, I think like October or something. I said I'll be dead by then. There's no way. I can't go through another summer. I've been looking for air conditioners. I need to have one. I hope the one in my room still works. I have to have one in the kitchen. There's no way. I cannot. I barely now can function. So I don't know how I'm going to get it, but it's going to be got. Nothing's going to get paid. I have to have air. I have to have air in my room and the kitchen. And, the monster there broke. I had a beautiful fan from Costco. He broke the legs on it by kicking it because, he has this temper when he's here to see his son, in quotes. And he broke the legs on my other fan. So now I have to waste money that I don't have to buy new fans. I need fans also. So anyhow, the point of the story is I can't believe I can get into a neurologist earlier because that would be the thing. Because number one, he could look at these spots on the whatever MRI or CT, whatever it would look, to find out what the other doctor said, if it's true. And if it is, that will be really bad because it's a very bad disease to have. The neurologist can definitely, they deal with brain issues and, it could be something in my brain too because that controls your whole body. But I still think it's the thermostat of my body. But either way, something's got to happen because when the warm weather comes, I'm not going to be able to make it through another thing. Just now it's been, let's see now, 10 days, it's been worse. The heat has been worse. Like I say, sleeping, unless I'm at the kitchen table, it's non-existent in my room. And I saw this kind of cooling pillow. They actually had it at Costco. But since we don't go anywhere, and now I would have to bring Polly with me. So there's no way I'm going to do that. It's just my phone. Something's wrong, very wrong with my phone. It just keeps going off. Like I can't call. Sometimes people can call in when I can't call out, but I can't call out most of the time. And my car, I think it needs a battery, so I have to get out this week to go to the drugstore. The pharmacy, so I'm going to have to call the auto club to start my car, try to figure a way to get a battery, and I don't know where we're going to sit. I don't want to be around people with my son. I have to bring him with me. This is awful. Even if I go with him to the grocery store to save some money because that Instacart is so outrageous, what would be our luck? We'd get our groceries, and we'd have milk and frozen fruits and vegetables, whatever, and then, God forbid, if something happened to him, it would happen right after I paid for the stuff, right? And then we'd have to leave our food there to rot. So, our horrible world turned even worse than ever. But anyhow, so I'm also going to at least get an appointment with a rheumatologist. And I'm trying to think what other ologists I need, but I have to be seen. This can't go on. It's since August, the beginning of August, and it's getting worse. I mean, this whole past weekend, I felt so horrible. And I haven't heard from a lot of you, so I figure I don't know if you're too busy or you're not feeling well, so I felt bad not putting up a vlog, but I really have been feeling very, very bad. I mean, I really have no energy. I was able to get another tripod. It's actually a really good price, but I couldn't even have the energy to put it up, and I didn't realize it says it's 50 inches. The ones I had before were short, like, I don't know, 18, 12 inches, so I couldn't even put that together. But anyhow, that's where I'm at. Paulie, where's he's at? Oh, you know, talking about him is hard because it all gets back to his father, who's supposed to be responsible for him to get him, you know, what he needs. So I haven't been able to get out. Well, when I got my car started to go to the lab, well, that'll be another story anyhow. I have to go and get one of those prepaid phones. I know I said it before, but I didn't know my car wouldn't start and work, and it's a big mess. There'll be another vlog. So anyhow, that's kind of update. Hope you're doing good. I hope you're just busy having fun. You're not, you know, a lot of people have the fibromyalgia and, you know, all kinds of issues, so I hope you're doing well. Just puttering through life. What else can we do? So for now, don't forget to subscribe, like. If you don't even want to watch the video, just press the like button. It will send out the algorithm. People will watch my videos, and maybe I could monetize it, because we sure need it between Polly and I, especially if we got to go to New York City for the doctors. Be kind to people. You don't know what they're going through. Be kind to yourself. Do something good for yourself. Still haven't read that Danielle Steele book. I don't even know how many years ago it is from. I see she has another one out. I saw it on Amazon, but it's like, I think it was like $20-some. But anyhow, I hope you're doing okay, and don't forget to continue to pray for those people across the ocean. It's really awful to watch that, and if you can continue to keep my friend in prayer, on the stage 4 pancreatic cancer. He did have surgery on his liver to remove some of the tumors. There's a lot of them, and he has to go again 2 weeks, which less than 2 weeks now, and then again, and that's just to get the tumors off his liver, his pancreatic cancer. So I don't know, I feel so bad. But if you can keep him in prayer, I'd appreciate that, and his wife. So for now, stop by, at least say hi, hit that like button. We miss hearing from you. Thanks for stopping by. Bye. Doesn't want to turn off. What's going on now with the phone?